Sanbonani, Dumelang, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are well. I hope everyone is well. Hey, whoever is not well, guys, strength to you, guys, strength to you. I hope everything gets well on your side, guys. Just hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, guys. Okay, guys, today I just want to talk about the upcoming registration for 2024 elections. It is still within the same theme of the labor-related matters. I don't know how many of you have seen the spat between the EFF and Sadtu. Sadtu being the South African Democratic Teachers Union, which is a COSATU affiliate. The spat started because the EFF released a statement where it warned the IEC being the Independent Electoral Commission, to not employ Sadtu members as officials during the elections and even this weekend during the registrations. And the EFF raised very two valid points, in my view. I think those of you who have been voting for quite a number of years are aware of this, are aware that in the voting stations you'd find quite a number of teachers, and some of them are Sadtu members. So the EFF is raising 2 points. The first point that the EFF is raising, that how do you justify employing teachers? Remember, teachers are people who are already employed. How do you justify employing them as IEC officials? How do you do that in the face of high unemployment? The high unemployment rate in South Africa. We all know that the unemployment rate in South Africa is very high. So how do you do that? Because by employing those teachers, you are denying an opportunity to the unemployed, right? The scores of people who are unemployed remain closed on the outside. They cannot access those IEC opportunities because the IEC is employing teachers. And as you know, teachers are people who are already employed. So that's the first point that the EFF is raising. And I agree with that point, that it cannot be correct. Morally, ethically, it cannot be justified. How to justify that? That someone who's already earning a salary every month, you employ that person to work as an IEC official, and in so doing, you're denying the scores of unemployed an opportunity to work as IEC officials. I think no one can stand in front of us, try and justify that. So it says a lot about us as a society that we've allowed this to continue for this long. That is called double dipping. Double dipping in allowing someone to now have two mainstreams of income at the expense of those who are unemployed. So that's the first point that the FF is raised, of which I totally agree with that point. I mean, Sadtu can say whatever that they say, but nothing can justify what the IEC is doing by employing teachers as IEC officials, guys. That's the first point. The second point is this. Sadtu is a COSATU affiliate, right? Sadtu affiliates to COSATU. And COSATU is an alliance partner to the African National Congress, the governing African National Congress. Meaning, Sadtu has vested interest in the outcomes of the elections. Now, that's where the conflict of interest arises. By employing Sadtu members as IEC officials, the IEC is running a serious risk of discrediting and compromising the credibility of the election processes and its outcomes. I think some of you have already seen that this week, Sadtu released a statement calling on its members being teachers, to plug in with ANC structures, PECs, RECs, and BECs in preparation for this election work. Now, how do you allow that an organization that has already declared publicly its support for one of the contesting parties, now you allow its members to be employed as election officials? How is that? How do you justify that? How do you justify that? By so doing, aren't you running a risk of discrediting the election processes and the outcome? Because already Sadtu has declared an interest in the outcomes of these elections. Right. So surely no amount of English, no amount of explanation can make that right. That's my view. What do you think, guys? What do you make of that? Does this not compromise this democracy of ours? I mean, already in the face of a lot of people, as we know, quite a sizable number of people who are eligible to vote are already not voting. So this action by IEC, the Independent Electoral Commission, of employing teachers, some of them who belong to Sadtu, does this not exacerbate the problem? Does this not prove the point and prove correct those who are already staying away from the political system? Because they say this political system is just a fraud. Surely this action by IEC is giving credence to those allegations. And it's pushing more and more people away from what? From the political system. More and more people are staying away because of things like this. Like I said, you know, something can be legal, but just because it's legal or just because there's no policy or law that prevents it from happening does not make it ethically and morally correct. Right. You see. So I think it's very important for the IEC to register and understand this point. It's very important. And for Sadtu to maintain its credibility, if it still has any, it should call out on its members not to avail themselves to work as IEC officials. And to the teachers who already applied for these IEC jobs or who normally do work as IEC officials, they need to talk to their conscience, or their conscience needs to talk to them. It cannot be correct for you as someone who's already employed, who's already earning a salary, by taking up that job as an IEC official, you're denying the scores of unemployed an opportunity to earn a little bit of an income. For goodness sake, you're already earning a salary. Where is our Ubuntu? Okay. Good luck, guys, with the registration weekend and all of that. Thank you very much to those who've been watching the channel, been watching the videos. Thank you very much to those who already subscribed. To those who have not yet subscribed, please, guys, at the bottom of the video, there's a subscribe option. Please click on that, subscribe, so at least each time I upload a new video, you get notified. Those are the benefits of having that subscription. Thank you very much, guys. Let's see.